Hello there, dear learner. My name is Mango, and I'm here to tell you all about my favorite time of the year, mango season. So, sit back, relax, and let me share the sweet and juicy story of mango season with you. As the days grow longer and the sun shines brighter, the air begins to buzz with excitement. It's the time when the earth awakens from its slumber, and the mango trees start to bloom. Tiny white flowers adorn the branches, releasing a delicate fragrance that hints at the deliciousness to come. The bees hum in delight, buzzing from flower to flower, playing their part in the grand symphony of nature. Under the warm sun, the flowers transform into small green fruits. At first, we mangoes are shy and modest, hiding among the leaves. But as the days pass and the sun's rays caress us, we grow bolder and plumper. Our green skins slowly give way to hues of yellow, orange, and red. It's a magical transformation, one that fills us with pride and anticipation. People eagerly await our arrival, their mouths watering at the thought of biting into our succulent flesh. You see, we mangoes have a special charm that makes us the most beloved fruit of the summer. Our sweetness is unparalleled, a perfect blend of sugar and sunshine. Our flesh is tender and juicy, a burst of flavor with every bite. Whether we're eaten fresh, blended into smoothies, or turned into luscious desserts, we never fail to impress. In homes across the world, families gather around bowls brimming with ripe mangoes. Children's faces light up with joy as they sink their teeth into our golden goodness, the juice running down their chins. Mothers and fathers share nostalgic stories of their own childhoods, recalling how they would climb trees to pluck the ripest mangoes or sneak into the kitchen to steal a slice before dinner. We are more than just a fruit. We are a symbol of happiness, togetherness, and the carefree days of summer. Our journey from tree to table is a testament to the hard work and dedication of countless individuals. Farmers tend to us with care, ensuring we receive just the right amount of water and sunlight. They know the secrets of coaxing the best flavors from us, a knowledge passed down through generations. Harvesting us is a labor of love, as they carefully pluck each fruit, knowing the joy it will bring to those who savor it. Once we leave the orchard, our adventure continues. We travel to markets, where our vibrant colors catch the eyes of eager shoppers. The air is filled with the sound of haggling and laughter, as people select the perfect mangoes to take home. We mangoes have a way of brightening up any room, our presence a promise of indulgence and delight. But our story doesn't end at the table. We inspire creativity in the kitchen, where chefs and home cooks alike experiment with our flavors. Mango salsa adds a zesty kick to grilled fish, while mango chutney complements spicy dishes with its sweet and tangy notes. Mango lassi cools and refreshes on hot afternoons, and mango ice cream offers a creamy, dreamy escape from the heat. We mangoes are versatile and full of surprises, ready to enhance any culinary creation. As the season progresses, we mangoes find ourselves in the hands of artisans who turn us into jams, preserves, and dried snacks. This way, we can be enjoyed long after the summer sun has set. Each jar of mango preserves holds a piece of the season, a reminder of sunny days and sweet memories. So, dear reader, as you bite into a juicy mango this summer, remember the journey we've taken to reach you. Feel the warmth of the sun in every bite, the love of the farmers in every flavor, and the joy of the season in every juicy drop. We mangoes are more than just a fruit. We are a celebration of life, a gift from nature, and a reminder that the sweetest things in life are often the simplest. Let's learn some difficult words from the story. Adored, to love or admire deeply. Example: the children adored their pet dog, playing with it every day. Taste buds, sensory organs on the tongue that help perceive taste. Example: the spicy curry tingled her taste buds with its rich flavors. Caress, to touch gently and affectionately. Example: she caressed the baby's soft cheek with a loving smile. Succulent, juicy and tender. Example: the succulent steak was cooked to perfection, melting in his mouth. Plumper, becoming fuller and rounder in shape. Example: the grapes grew plumper as they ripened in the sun. Anticipation, the act of looking forward to something. Example: the anticipation of the holiday made everyone excited. Nostalgic, longing for the past, often in a sentimental way. Example: listening to old songs made him feel nostalgic about his childhood. Indulgence, the act of allowing oneself to enjoy something. Example: a slice of chocolate cake was her favorite indulgence on weekends. Versatile, able to adapt to different functions or activities. Example: the versatile actor played roles in both comedy and drama films. Luscious, rich, sweet, and appealing to the senses. Example: the luscious strawberries were perfect for the dessert. Delicacy, a special treat or a food item that is rare and delicious. Example: truffles are considered a delicacy in many gourmet cuisines. Preserves, fruits prepared and canned for long-term storage. Example: she made strawberry preserves every summer to enjoy during winter. That's it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, keep shining bright with Storylight. In Eldenwood lived a young girl named Lila. Lila was a curious and imaginative child, always coming up with stories that amazed her friends. However, she sometimes stretched the truth a bit too far. Her mother often warned her, Lila, you must always tell the truth." One sunny morning, Lila was playing near the edge of the forest when she stumbled upon a beautiful, glittering stone. She picked it up and, wanting to impress her friends, ran back to the village and told them, "I found a magical stone that can grant wishes." Her friends were skeptical but excited. They gathered around as Lila held the stone and made a wish for a treehouse. To everyone's astonishment, a magnificent treehouse appeared in the tallest tree. Lila was thrilled and thought to herself, maybe the stone really is magical." Encouraged by her success, Lila began telling more and more extravagant stories. She claimed the stone could summon unicorns, make people invisible, and even turn ordinary objects into gold. Each time she made a wish, something magical happened, and soon the entire village was talking about Lila and her enchanted stone. One day, Lila's friend Tomas asked if the stone could help his sick grandmother. Realizing the seriousness of the request, Lila hesitated but didn't want to disappoint him. She said, Of course it can. Just bring her here, and I'll make her well again." When Tomas brought his frail grandmother to Lila, she held the stone tightly and wished for her to be healed. But this time, nothing happened. The villagers, who had gathered to witness the miracle, began to murmur and question Lila's stories. Fearful, Lila confessed, I don't know why it's not working. I only wanted to make everyone happy." At that moment, a gust of wind swirled through the village, and the figure of Alara, the enchantress, appeared before them. "Lila, she said gently, the stone you found is indeed enchanted, but it responds to truth, not lies. Your lies created illusions, but they could not truly help anyone." Lila, with tears in her eyes, begged Alara to heal Tomas's grandmother. Alara nodded and, with a wave of her hand, healed the old woman. I remember this, Lila, Lara said. Honesty has real power, far greater than any lie. Use your gift wisely. From that day forward, Lila made a vow to always tell the truth. She learned that while imagination is a wonderful gift, it should never be used to deceive. The villagers, grateful for Ilara's wisdom and Lila's change of heart, continued to share the story of the enchanted truth, teaching future generations the importance of honesty and integrity. Let's learn some words from the story. Extravagant. More than what is usual or necessary. Very fancy. Example. The extravagant party had fireworks and a chocolate fountain. Astonishment. Great surprise or amazement. Example. He looked at the huge cake with astonishment. Thrilled. Very excited and happy. Example. She was thrilled to ride the roller coaster. Frail. Weak and delicate. Example. The frail old man needed help to stand up. Swirled. Moved in a twisting or circular way. Example. The autumn leaves swirled in the wind. Sincerity. Being honest and truthful. Example. She spoke with sincerity when she apologized. Vow. A serious promise. Example. He took a vow to always be honest. Deceive. To make someone believe something that is not true. Example. She didn't want to deceive her friends with a lie. Integrity. Being honest and having strong morals. Example. His integrity made him a trusted leader. Murmur. A low, continuous sound, often indicating people talking quietly. Example. There was a murmur of excitement when the show started. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until then, keep shining bright with Storylight. Be happy in every situation. In a quaint little village, there lived an old lady named Mary. Mary was known for her kind heart and willingness to help her neighbors. Though she lived alone, she was never lonely, as the villagers often visited her to seek her wisdom and share their stories. In return for her kindness, they brought her food and supplies, ensuring she never went hungry. One chilly autumn morning, Mary decided to venture into the forest to gather some wood for her fireplace. As she wandered deeper into the woods, she stumbled upon something unusual, a large, old pot partially buried in the ground. Curious, Mary brushed off the dirt and opened the pot. To her astonishment, it was filled with glittering gold coins. Mary's heart leapt with joy. She imagined a new life, filled with comfort and luxury. She saw herself living in a grand house, sitting by a beautiful fireplace on an elegant chair. But there was one problem. The pot was too heavy for her to carry alone. Determined, Mary fashioned a makeshift slide from wooden planks and tied a sturdy cloth around the pot. With great effort, she began to pull the pot towards her home. As she dragged the heavy pot along, she noticed something strange. The gold coins inside the pot started to change color. When she paused to catch her breath and looked inside, the gold had turned to silver. Mary felt a pang of disappointment, but quickly reminded herself that silver was still valuable. She continued her journey, reassuring herself that she could still buy a nice house and enjoy her evenings by the fireplace. However, as she pulled the pot further, the silver began to change again. This time, it turned into iron. Mary stopped and stared at the pot, feeling a deep sense of despair. All her dreams of a luxurious life seemed to vanish. But then she took a deep breath and smiled. She realized that she had been happy before finding the pot, living a simple life with the love and support of her neighbors. As she sat down to rest, Mary decided to be grateful for what she had rather than what she had lost. She thought about her cozy little home, the warm meals her neighbors brought her, and the joy she found in helping others. She knew that true happiness didn't come from wealth, but from the love and kindness shared with those around her. Mary left the pot in the forest and returned home, content with her life. That evening, as she sat by her fireplace on her old but comfortable chair, she felt a warmth in her heart that no amount of gold could ever bring. Mary continued to live her life as she always had, helping her neighbors and receiving their love in return. And so, Mary proved that true happiness comes from within, and she remained content and cheerful, no matter the circumstances. She had learned to be happy in every situation, and that made her richer than any pot of gold ever could. Let's learn some words from the story. Astonishment. Great surprise. Example. Her face lit up with astonishment when she saw the gold coins. Makeshift. A temporary or improvised solution. Example. She built a makeshift slide from wooden planks. Reassuring. Giving comfort or confidence. Example. She kept reassuring herself that silver was still valuable. Despair. Complete loss of hope. Example. She felt a deep sense of despair when the coins turned to iron. Content. In a state of peaceful happiness. Example. She was content with her simple life in the village. Serene. Calm, peaceful, and untroubled. Example. The forest was serene with the sound of rustling leaves. Resourcefulness. Ability to find quick and clever ways to overcome difficulties. Example. She showed resourcefulness by making a slide for the pot. Pang. A sudden sharp feeling, especially of sadness or regret. Example. She felt a pang of disappointment when she saw the iron coins. Gratitude. The quality of being thankful. Example. She expressed her gratitude by helping her neighbors in return. Reassurance. The action of removing someone's doubts or fears. Example. She gave herself reassurance that everything would be okay even with the iron coins. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, keep shining bright with Storylight.